Back before the last round in Birmingham in the Triple Crown, we learned that Ken Roczen would be coming in with an AC separation injury, and sadly, it sounds like it's actually worse than he originally thought. Now, as of today, as I'm reading this, he has revealed the results of his MRI, and they do not exactly sound great, with the quote saying, "Gave it all I had in Seattle. My shoulder is just not solid. I got my MRI results back on Friday before the race, and my ligaments nearly completely torn. The track got super gnarly, and I just settled in and brought it home in fourth. Big bummer with the current situation. We keep it going." Now, sadly, this is another year that Ken Roczen had a chance for a title, and an injury is going to derail it, however you want to say it. As of the moment, he is third in the championship, 34 points down behind Cooper Webb, and what, 23 points behind Chase Sexton for second. You gotta say, with all of the injuries this year, this was an incredible chance for him. And at one point, he had the red plate. He looked like he was going to be a title contender. And I guess you can say technically he still is a title contender. But with this, it's going to pretty much end it. I mean, we've got what, six rounds left to go. I mean, unless he unless he wins every single one, or podiums every single one and they finish off, I'm pretty sure the math says he's just not going to do it. It's kind of a sad thing to say. I like Ken Roczen. I would love to see him win a title. I mean, you definitely have to say he is one of the only people. Well, sorry, he is the only person making Suzuki look like it's a competitive bike at the moment. And for him, it's same story. When he was back fighting Dungey for titles, and he had the broken arms, and then the broken arm again against Cooper Webb, and it just sucks that. I mean, you gotta say he is incredibly talented, one of the best guys ever to do this, and to never have won a title is sad. I mean, it's the nature of, I guess you could say, the nature of the sport. Injuries are a facet you have to think about, and they are things that happen. And for him, sadly, they've been the problem between winning a championship and not. I mean, you can't say he's not quick, even now with the shoulder injury. Racing 2 weeks in a row, coming out front. I mean, in Seattle, he was in front for a good portion of this race and ended up getting passed. And, it's just one of those things that if your shoulder's not doing well, especially with a separation problem, it's going to be weak. And Supercross is a very hard sport on the body in general, but the upper body definitely, when you have to absorb all of that, all the landing pressure, all the whoops, and your shoulders take a big beating in this. And for him, it's going to be I don't know, it's going to be a hard 6 more rounds, and sadly, that leads right into motocross. So who knows how that's going to go? If he's even going to, I don't know if he's racing it or not. I don't, probably, maybe, I don't know. And so if you do, comment down below. Tell me if you've heard anything. I don't know if his contract is for both at this point, probably, but it's gonna be one of those funny things that, like, this leads right into the next season. So who knows where he's gonna fall? And he's not exactly not exactly getting any younger. So it's gonna be one of those things. How many more years is he going to continue racing? How many years can he continue racing at at this kind of level? I looked it up. He's 30 years old. So technically, he's only a year older than Cooper Webb. He's 2 years older than Anderson, or 2 years younger than Anderson or Tomac. So he might have a couple more years left in him. And with the rumor of Ducati coming in, he seems to be the one that's kind of attached to it. So he might get a couple more years out of him. But I don't know. Comment down below. Tell me what you think. Um, who do you think is going to win the 250 titles, East, West? Who's going to win the 450 title between Sexton and Webb? I'm assuming they're the only two really at this point. Whatever it is, comment down below. Tell me what you think. While you're down there, make sure to like, share, subscribe. Do all the fun things this platform allows you to do, because it really just helped me out. I appreciate it. And with that, I'll see you later. Peace.